again. This is Firestarter Outreach Ministries coming to you again with another encouraging word. Hallelujah. Hello, subscribers. I ask you to please share, tag, invite, because we want to make sure we get this word out. It's going to be very quick. And I want to talk to you about something real quick. It is about sinning against yourself and sinning against others and sinning against God. Number one, when it pertains to sinning against yourself, that is not taking care of your health. Whether you're drinking, you're smoking, you're doing things against your body, because the Lord said that this is the Lord's temple. This is his temple. So that is sin against yourself. And, we need to get to that place where we're not doing that, sin against yourself, because this is the only body that we get. And we get this body one time. And we want to make sure that we take care of this body in the most respectful way. If it means us walking, getting out there, jogging, get out there, 1 mile, 4 days out of a week. We're taking care of our health. We're making sure that we're healthy. We're making sure that we're taking care of our insides, because we want to make sure that we're pleasing God with this. If we can take care of our bodies, then that's a plus, because this is all that we have in order to get the word out. So we want to make sure that we are taking care of our bodies to the best of our ability, eating right. That means we can't always have fast food. That means we can't always have pops. And, I really don't drink. If I drink pops, it's every now and then because they bloat me, just being real. But we want to make sure that we are taking care of ourselves, because when we're not, we're sinning against ourselves. Okay? And when it comes down to sinning against people, we sin against people by gossiping to somebody else about the next, whispering in somebody else's ear to put somebody else down, sinning against other people, putting our mouths on them when we shouldn't. Even when it sometimes come down to people we're not too sure, it seems like it's something about them, and they teaching and preaching the word. God has set us straight with that too, because we're not to put our mouths on people. If you're going to put our mouths on somebody, it's to pray for them and make sure that we're sincerely praying for them and give them over to the Lord, because if they out of place, if they're doing something wrong that they shouldn't, then let God deal with them. The most we can do is pray for them. That's it. And we're not trying to encourage, not trying to help somebody. The most we need to be doing is encouraging. We don't want to sin against people while doing things and saying things we shouldn't, encouraging somebody else to be against them just because we don't no longer like them. Oh, they done did something to make us upset, and here we are talking about them. Now we're getting somebody else to have snares in their heart towards them, and they haven't did anything to them. We have to set a better example. We have to be very much examples. And also sin against God. And when it comes down to sin against God, that's, again, not walking in our assignment. Not being obedient and walking in our assignment. That was a video that I just loaded up. And we have to be obedient. Walking in your calling, walking in your assignment, we have to do that. And sometimes it seems fearful. And sometimes it seems like we're afraid, we're scared. But it's okay. God got our hand. And he's not going to let us go. But we have to walk through the door. We have to go and say, okay, Lord, I'll go. Send me, Lord, I'll go. Instead of being just sitting there and not being used. Because if we're not walking in our assignment, if we're not being used, then God probably will take us up out of there. Because if we're not in the kingdom doing this work, then why are we here? Everybody that came to this earth has an assignment. They have an assignment to do. And we have to answer the call. So we don't want to sin against God by just not doing our assignment and not being obedient. We want to make sure that we're here to please God in everything that we do, everything we say, everything that we're faced with. We are here to please God. We are God's hands and feet in the earth. And we want to make sure that we please him in everything we do and everything that we say. So I hope that this short, encouraging message was a blessing to you. I hope that this was, it touched you in some type of way. I hope you share and let it be a blessing to someone else. And I will see you again. God bless. Take care.